Now, to continue our weekly conversation about the best strategies for saving and investing for retirement, Senior Wealth Advisor Darren Farwell of the Farwell Group joins us. Good morning, Darren.
Good morning, Marilyn. Well, Marilyn, this morning we're going to discuss the simple fact that retirement, whatever that looks like, retirement means and looks like different things for different people, but retirement calls for a change in investment strategy. Farmers don't use the same tools during harvest as they do during growing season, nor should you use the same tools when it comes time to harvest the reward of your hard work and savings over all of the years that you were at work. As you move into retirement, the focus of your investment strategy shifts from growth and reinvestment of the money you make to generating a regular, reliable, tax-efficient income from your investments. And managing a portfolio for income is very different than managing for growth. So the question is, can your investment team support you in that change? Because now you need a specialist in creating an investment income on your team. But you still need a specialist in making your capital grow because your savings need to make money for you even after you retire. So the best situation is to have a team whose members have different skills that can work together to help. A team that also includes an income specialist. Here's what happened in Debbie's case. Her and her late husband had worked with a small asset management firm for years. And even after her husband passed away at age 64, Debbie stayed with that small company. She says that her relationship wasn't great, but her savings were growing enough anyway that she didn't notice they weren't keeping up to what she thought was appropriate. Debbie admits she could have been more proactive, but as she says, it wasn't top of mind. However, 3 years later, when it was coming time to retire, she went to meet the guy at the small firm. As a first impression, Debbie was a little alarmed at how unsubstantial the office and operation appeared. But more importantly, when she asked her financial advisor about income options, he said quite bluntly that they didn't have specific strategies focused on generating a regular, reliable, tax-efficient income. The expertise at that firm was in managing traditional growth and balanced funds. There was no one on the team who specialized in producing investment income. So as Debbie's life had changed, her investment team wasn't there to change with her. So Debbie had to start that process all over again of finding a financial advisor, a new investment team. She started looking for this new investment advisor, and before she started doing that, or early on in the process anyway, she did actually reach out to one of my team members and asked us for a copy of what to look for in a financial advisor checklist. So Debbie ended up going to talk to her local branch manager. She interviewed some financial advisors she was referred to by friends and her accountant. But to her surprise, she found it was difficult to find a team that had the investment skills and strategies for both growth and income on one team. But that's what you should be looking for from your own financial advisor team as you transition into retirement. And at the end of the day, it's one of the reasons why Debbie chose to work with us and our team. But more importantly, for you and your situation, make sure as you move into retirement that you're working with a team with expertise in making sure your capital continues to grow, but a portfolio that supplies a regular, reliable, and most importantly, a tax-efficient income throughout your retirement. And hey, Marilyn, you're talking about, Earth Day on the 22nd, and if you invest your portfolio well, you should be able to manage a little bit of extra, and maybe that little bit of extra can be helped to contribute to the cause of Earth Day.
Well, we all need money to work for us. And when we're working less, our money has to work harder. So it's good to know that you have a focus where we can take home and keep more of what our money makes. And you have a list so that people understand how to hire an investment advisor. Is that available to anyone who requests it?
Yes, you can certainly feel free to call, send us an email. We'd be happy to send you a copy of, we've got a checklist on sort of what to look for, what to ask for when you're reviewing, a new financial advisor or a new financial advisor team. And we're happy to share that with any of our From a Woman's Perspective listeners.
Well, I have your number, 416-863-7501. The Farwell Group. They definitely are focused on helping you create a reliable, tax-efficient income. If you're curious and you want to have a second opinion, that number is the one to call, 416-863-7501. It costs you nothing to find out if you're doing it right or if you can do it better. And asking the questions of the right expert can give you the answers you need to go forward. Thank you, Darren, for that information, and have a great week, and I'll speak to you next week.
Thank you, Marilyn. It's always a pleasure to be here.